Batman Beyond breaks Justice League. Okay, hear me out. You in the back, put down the pitchfork. I know Beyond is a separate topic, but hear me out on this. I've actually been meaning to write this one for a while. First in contrast to the 2017 Pony movie, and then in my Matrix video. However, I think it fits best separately. I love Batman Beyond, and has a special place in my heart as the introduction that I had to the cyberpunk genre. However, there is no getting around the fact that it's a bad future. It's the pinnacle of cyberpunk pessimism in the DC setting. The Justice League has gone from a literal army to a half-dozen members, the leader of which was controlled by Starro for years. The extensive Bat family has dwindled to a single, bitter old man and his apprentice, with nothing left but burned bridges with his former colleagues. Gotham is filled with gangs and supervillains, still as much of a wretched hive of scum and villainy as ever. The entire concept of Batman is saved by none other than Amanda Waller, the purest distillment of a sociopathic government overlord who violates the McGinnises by swapping out Dad's DNA with Bruce's, and then hires a villain to murder the parents on the way home from the theater in a mad attempt to recreate Batman's origin. It really hits home just how bad things have gotten in the Justice League episode The Once and Future Thing, where our main Batman, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern find themselves in the Beyond timeline. Diana and John had died when the Watchtower crashed to Earth. They were shocked at how small the Justice League was. In the words of old Bruce, "This is all we have left now. Deal with it." Fortunately, the episode also gave us the idea that the future was fluid, as old Bruce didn't remember any of this happening, and everything is undone at the end of the episode. However, without anything to say otherwise, Beyond is the definitive canon ending of the DC animated universe. It slowly grows on you over the course of the series just how badly Bruce failed. How badly they all failed. This breaks the entire Justice League series, as you know from the outset that everything they are doing will fall to utter ruin. In fact, I'll come out and say that if Justice League had come out first, Beyond would never have been greenlit in its current state. Now, I confess, this idea came to me when I was trying to tie in my Mari story with Beyond. I just gave up. Any storyline with a functional Bat family cannot spawn Terry's Batman. Not in any way that is recognizable. If you have Dick, Damian, and the rest of the family as active successors, then Waller won't try anything as reckless as creating Terry. If you have a functional Justice League, then her actions aren't a Hail Mary to save the world, but just another one of her sick experiments. In fact, when DC did attempt to tie Beyond into the main comics series universe, it was actually done via an alternate future, where Terry comes from a timeline where Brother Eye had successfully conquered all the world outside of Gotham. Mentions of Terry in the main universe come sporadically as an apprentice of an older Damian, being third or fourth Batman in the line. So, while I agree with others, I would definitely love to have a fourth season of the show. We have to keep it in isolation, because while Beyond is an amazing concept, done beautifully, there is no getting around just how bad the situation got, and how many friends we lost along the way. Thanks for listening.